Hello everyone, welcome to... Where are we again? Hi everyone, welcome to Life or Debt. My name is Stephanie and this is my channel where we explore my life and my debt. I am happy to see you because it's been a long time. If you're new here, we go over budgeting and life and all of the things that involve money, which is everything here on my channel. I like to say I have a champagne taste on a water budget, and that's what we do here. If you have been around for a while, you know I took a extremely long hiatus in 2023 to 2022, where a lot of life stuff happened and YouTube wasn't a priority. So now that life stuff has calmed down, and we're in for a whole new bucket of changes for 2023, I figured that I would jump on and get back into the swing of things. So for those of you who know, my boyfriend Kyle and I moved our entire family from New Hampshire to Florida, and that happened successfully. Kyle has started his new job. I am still working for the same company. I have recently got promoted to a new position, so there are a lot of changes there. The girls have started school. We have two girls. One is in first grade, one is in sixth grade. Everything's going great there. So now it's time to get back into the budgets. And the first major life announcement to happen in 2023 is Kyle and I got engaged. So, yep, that's all very new and exciting. And because of that, I obviously need to focus a lot of my money into putting into a big old wedding fund. And I'm going to try to do a budget bride bonanza. So stay tuned for that because that will be coming up through all of 23 and some of 24. Because we're probably not going to get married until somewhere in 2024. I just don't want to stress myself out with trying to plan a wedding in like 6 to 9 months. Not my jam. So, with all that being said, right now, right in this very, not this video, but right in the very vicinity of the next couple of weeks, we're going to be focusing on everything that we should have got done to get ready for 2023. So, goals, budget updates, all of that stuff, setting up our budget mom notebooks and things of that nature. We're going to focus more on doing cashless and using Cube money. I will have a link down below for that. But yeah, so let's just get right into it to what we have for debts right now and what we're doing in the future. Okay, so I started in January 2021. I started watching all of the YouTube greats. What Was Mommy Thinking? The Mom's Life, Snow Gardener 307, and I found The Budget Mom. So from The Budget Mom, in January of 2021, that's when I found her, right? So this was the debt that I had at the time, 3 credit cards, student loan, and a car payment, all totaling up $58,307. I mean, I can't tell you what the credit card debts were. It was just years of charge it. Money was not really talked about when I was growing up. It was very taboo. So I make it a point to be very open with my children and very honest about how credit cards work and all of that fun stuff. Now, this page you can find on the Budget Mom notebook in the back of each month, right? Because this is how you're paying down your debts. So I use it as me. I don't update it every month because I found that depressing. I do update it probably once every 6 months, so I know where I am and how I'm moving forward. Now, that being said, this number was scary when I was first starting out, and I didn't ever think that I was going to get ahead. So in January of 2022 is when I first saw a real impact. Now, obviously, 2021 to 2022, there was a lot of different things that I was working on, like minor side hustles and things of that nature. I had an Etsy shop, and I was doing kind of all kinds of different things to pay down debt, right? So I was able to pay down a total of $14,959. And I remember kicking myself that year because I easily could have found another $41 to pay all this off. But fine. So it would have been an even $15,000. So I was able to get the debt down to $43,348. So, and there's a reason why I'm telling you all of this. So in January of 2022, my life kind of changed. My mom passed away in February, or not in February of 2022, my life changed. My mom passed away. It was kind of it was rough. It still is, but I'm by the grace of God and with my friends and family, I'm able to move forward every day. And I had a total debt of $43,044. I was able to pay some things down. Some things had gotten recharged on cards because of various reasons. So when my aunt passed away in 2018, my cousin and I inherited a piece of land. And that land had houses on it, mobile homes, which my family lived in. My mom lived in one, my cousin lived in one, my other cousin lived in another one. It was just kind of like a family compound. And when my mom passed away, both of my cousins decided that they wanted to move. So we decided to sell it. And in selling it, we made a substantial amount of money that I was able to pay off a large majority of my debt. So, I am happy to say that I paid off all of my credit cards and my car loan. And today my student loan stands at $10,781.88. It's just under $1,000 or just over $1,000 of where it was in April of 2020. I've paid off just over $1,000 from where it was in April of 2022, and this is being January of 2023. And I left this one because the interest rate was the lowest out of all of my debts, and it made the most sense. So besides the house that Kyle and I bought when we moved to Florida, this is the only debt that we have, or I have. Kyle doesn't pay for this, I do, that I have left. Now my goal was before Kyle proposed, my goal was to have this paid off by the end of this year. And that still might work out. I'm not sure, but I definitely am going to put extra towards it as well as save some money for the wedding. But if it's not paid off this year, it will definitely be paid off next year. As I mentioned before, I did get a new job, or I'm working for the same company, but I got a very big promotion, and that promotion came with a significant pay raise. So you'll see that as well as added finances in our debt or our month check budget by paycheck updates. So that is where we stand today. A little note on the book. I have the Budget Mom 2023 notebook in a spiral bind form. Obviously, if you follow her, you know that she was not printing these for this year because of supply chain issues. I bought this digital copy, and I was lucky enough to find this group. It's the Homeschool Printing, I believe. I'll make sure to link it down below. I was able to upload it, and it's very cost effective. I paid extra to have it all done in color. So you don't have to have the whole thing done in color. That did definitely cost me extra, and I used the thicker paper. But if you were looking to print something, and now being that we're not definitely in the beginning of the year, if you just wanted to print a couple of months at a time or something of that nature, I highly, highly suggest them. They are significantly cheaper than going to Staples or Office Depot or any of those places. So yeah, I guess that's it for tonight. We will be catching up on all of these fun worksheets probably in the next video, as well as doing our monthly like bill pay situation. It's kind of weird for me because Kyle now gets paid on a monthly schedule instead of a bi-monthly schedule, and I no longer get paid weekly. I get paid bi-weekly, so we're dealing with all of those changes. But if you like to see what's happening in my life or debt, and you want to see how I'm living my champagne on a water budget, please consider liking and subscribing and commenting down below so I can get to know you guys again. I have missed you all. Until next time, I'll see you real soon.